And I do want to mention my friend Tanya Taylor Rubenstein. She is a solo artist in Santa Fe, New Mexico, in the vein of Spalding Gray.
Swimming to Cambodia.
Right, Spalding Gray does that, but she produces solo pieces for artists, not just artists. She perpetuates storytelling. So you don't have to be an actor to take Tanya's workshop. You just need to have a story you want to tell. Well, I met her, and I was saying similar to what I'm saying to you, that I don't really think that I'll be acting anymore. And she said, "Oh, Debbie, you have another one-woman show in you. I know you do." And I said,
Oh, gosh.
"Yeah, probably. I think I do. There's something in the way back burner. Not quite ready to look at it yet."
Right.
And it's not necessarily about performing. It's looking at what I know what I want it to be about. I'm just not ready to take it on stage.
Right.
I enjoyed my time as an actor, but as we said in the beginning of this interview, I am ready to sit back.
Yeah. Now, what is it about the writing role, the playwriting role, that fits you better?
I think that I've always been a hidden introvert. And anyone who knows me will say, "Are you kidding me?"
Right.
No, she's not. Yes, I am. And as I get older, I'm realizing that it takes way too much effort to put that personality out there.
Yes, and even sitting here, I mean, I could go take a nap after we were done. I mean, do you feel that way too?
Yeah,
It
yes.
takes a lot out.
to put that face on. And I'm not saying that I'm acting now, not at all. It's so
Right.
easy to talk to you. And I find that, well, I said it earlier, that, you know, if you're sitting as a writer and your life is very solitary, when I do engage in conversation, I am very animated and I really want to talk to people because, you know, you're sitting alone, talking to yourself, acting out all your parts. I don't know.
So you're never really alone.
No, I have 50 million characters. I had directed a play for the conservatory that I was teaching at, and I was standing at the back wall watching them take their bow. And my sister came back to the back of the theater where I was standing, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Why wouldn't I be okay?" She said, "Because you're back here, not up there." And I said, "You know what? I'm okay." Because this goes so far back, I can't even tell you when, but I remember very clearly always wanting to be able to say, "I made this." Something tangible to hand to you and say, "I made this." And to me that was always a painting, and I have no artistic talent in that area whatsoever. I cannot.
You want to make that clear, right?
I want to make that clear. I cannot draw a straight line with a ruler. Not talented in that area at all. And it makes me sad because I would love to be a sculptor or paint. And artists to me seem to say, "Here, look, I made this." And that's what writing does for me. It lets me go, "Here, I wrote this, I made this."
And it's separate from me.
Yes.
As an actress, it's so in you that you can't separate what you've created from the vessel.
That's right.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I like too.
Yeah. To have something that you created from scratch, the blank page, and I think that as an actor, as a theater actor, you don't ever really have that. Film you do, but that's also out of your control. Everyone says film is a director's medium, so you can say, "I made this film, I'm in this film," but it's not really something that you.
It's not your baby.
No,
you
no.
participated.
Yes.
But when you write a play, this is your baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now
it feels like that. I don't have a baby, but I can imagine.
And a lot of them take longer than 9 months to.
Oh, you said it.
Yeah. The world does not always coddle and treat nicely by rewarding financially the work that the playwright does. And maybe this is too personal. If it is, just tell me to go hit the road. But how do you face the empty page, the blank page, on a daily basis, and I mean regularly, when the world really doesn't constantly give you the sort of affirmation and encouragement that might be necessary for an artist? And most of the audience of the Writer's Desk are writers, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that need to hear how you move through those moments of, gosh, this takes so long. I haven't had a hit in a while, or, How do you get through those difficult moments?
difficult. It's difficult.
Yeah.
I won't lie. And this may sound terribly contrived or cliched, but it is not at all. I've heard a lot of writers say this. You have to love it. Mm-hmm. And there can't be anything else you want to do.
Because we've tried, haven't we?
Oh, so many times. I would have just lovingly made my career as a waitress. I was a good waitress.
I love waiting tables.
I did too. I can't get hired now because I haven't been in the business for over 10 years. They won't hire me. But if there is something else, if you can be a rocket scientist, do it. It's true. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It's a very hard life. I'm scratching all the time.
Yes.
You have to
pay the rent.
Yes.
Just to make the rent and to pay your bills and
yes.
to feel like a human being and buy a new dress every now and then.
Right. To take on jobs that you don't necessarily want to do to afford yourself to be able to write. And there are times when I am exhausted from a day of other type of labor that that is my day job, paying the bills.
Teaching.
Or lately I'm working as a freelance writer and I'm writing articles for the internet.
Right.
But any time I try to step out of the lines that they have created, the boundaries,
make it a little
creative.
Right.
Slap on the
Shame
wrist.
on you.
Yeah. AP style.
Stay inside the box.
Stay inside the box. Just the facts, ma'am. Strictly the facts.
And they're saying that to a playwright.
Yeah. But they just want. They want what they want in 400 to 500 words, and that's it. So sometimes they take forever. 500 words, I think I could dash that off like crazy, but not if I'm sitting and researching, whatever the particular topic is.
Right.
That takes more energy out of me than playwriting.
And then you have to find the energy to do what it is you really love to do.
So I have walked away. I said, I can't do this anymore, and I'll come back every time. Yeah. I'll come back every single time.
Because the rent guy comes knocking on your door.
Yeah.
I can't pay the rent. You must pay the rent.
See, everything's a play, though, isn't it? I have, recently been in tumultuous situations where I'm bawling my eyes out and feeling sick to my stomach with worry and anxiety. And yet the voice in my head is going, okay, get through this and write this. This is a great play.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that popped. And it used to pop into my head when I was an actor, too. Remember this.
Yeah.
So
you can recall it when you're doing Doll's House.
Right, exactly. And now I'm going to write, I'll write the next Doll's House.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Ibsen, too.
Well, I wouldn't even deign to step in his shoes. That, to me, is the brain of a true artist, that it keeps pulling you back.
Boy, but it helps you through those moments, doesn't it, to know you could write a play about it?
Yes, it actually did. It actually did help me. I thought, I can't write it now because I'm in it. And I don't know how it ends. When this is over, man, Pulitzer Prize, look out.
And I'm going to get revenge on you, and you, the rent collector.
Exactly. Or people who have crossed me.
Right.
You'll see.
They tried to, keep me in the box.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think, this is going to sound like I'm contradicting myself. I think it's different for every writer, every artist, but at the same time, I think it's the same.
Yes.
Because I've talked to so many writers who have, I think I'm unique that I'll say, okay, here's my carved out piece of time, and I'm going to work on this play that I've been working on. Mm-hmm. But wait a minute, I left dishes in the sink. So I get up and I do the dishes, and then I go back to the computer. Oh, and let me put a load of laundry in. So I get up. Suddenly I'm this clean freak. I never knew that I'm going to start cleaning the closets and doing the laundry.
And my nails get done. That's when I know I'm avoiding, is I look down and my nails are like perfect. My nails are never perfect.
Because you're avoiding writing the play.
Yes.
And it's what we love. So it's such a contradiction, isn't it?
It's a dichotomy.
It really
Why
is.
would I avoid the very thing I love?
Right. Do you know why? Do you have the answer to that question? Please tell me.
I think we all do it. I think it's a human condition.
I do too.
I think it's the most scary thing.
Yeah.
To actually live a life where you're doing what you love. It's scary.
Yes.